All right, I'm Jay with Jay's Vintage Cruiser, and we're here today to do another upgrade in our Vintage Cruiser trailer. We have got the Aqua Magic High Profile Pedal Flush Toilet. So this looks like a pretty easy upgrade. I think it's probably going to be easier than doing your house toilet. So let's get started. All right, so let's see what comes in the box of the Aqua Magic toilet. We've got one higher flush toilet. And let's see what else we get. And then we get one new ring, a couple bolts, nuts, and some caps. So, all right. Well, first thing is we got to get rid of the old one. So let's go to the bathroom. All right. So we're here at the old toilet. And a couple things you might want to have on hand would be some paper towels, some cleaner, a 13mm wrench. I got a toilet brush, and I'm going to scrub down inside the toilet. We still got some antifreeze in there, so that was a good sign. The seal was holding. So there's nothing wrong with this toilet. I just want to get a higher toilet. So all we have to do is remove these white caps and those little bolts, and then on the back of the toilet is a hand tightened water connection, and you just remove it with your hand, and then we should be able to pull the toilet out. So I'm going to get that done, and we'll be back with the new one. All right, so I've got the toilet cleaned out. One thing I forgot is you need to drain the water line. So I went outside, opened the low point drains, and then I'm just going to let that water drain out for a second. That way, when you pull that line, there shouldn't be hardly any water in it to worry about. So let's get this baby off. All right, so we've unbolted the toilet. And our water line just sat right up there. Now let's see how easy this thing comes off of here. Voila! There's a couple washers there. And that's about it. So now I'll go get the new one and we'll get that installed. All right, so we're going to open our little bag of parts here. And we're going to take our ring and we're going to just mount it right on there, which is easier said than done. All right. So the new ring's on there. A second pair of hands would probably come in handy to hold the toilet, but we got it. So, all right, let's go put our bolts back in and get this toilet seated. Check. All right, so we're going to take out our pieces here. And we're just going to simply slide these pieces, these new nuts and washers and bolts, all right. Now all I need is a toilet. All right, so now all you have to do is carefully don't drop those down in that tank because you will not want to go get them. And then put the bolts on. Now it's still sitting up kind of high. But that shouldn't be an issue once we get it to pinch itself into the holes. And you want to make sure when you lower this down that you do it evenly. So a couple turns on the one side. And I'll come to this side. And a few turns on this side. And you don't want to crank these down. I mean, like, Hulk man, cinch it down. No, just get them snug. You don't want to break the plastic. There's a good gasket in there, so. And then we just simply take the water hose, connect that in the back. It still feels a little loosey-goosey, so I think I'll give it a few more. That should do it. The little white caps. All right, so we've turned off the low point drains. All right. That's good back there. And oh, yeah, great toilet. So, all right. So, hey, that is how you install the Aqua Magic high profile foot pedal flush toilet. That is real easy. Didn't take very long at all. So, good luck and happy camping.